Hello, my name is Maiva Deborah Malvoisin. For this project, I focus on developing practical artificial intelligence skills. My goal was not only to understand AI conceptually, but to build hands-on competence, ethical awareness, and professional readiness in a technology-driven environment. In today's professional environment, artificial intelligence is increasingly integrated into business, creativity, and decision making. However, many professionals lack practical knowledge of how to use AI effectively and responsibly. There is no universal law governing daily AI use, which means responsibility rests on the individual. This project addressed the need for hands on AI literacy combined with ethical and critical thinking skills. At the beginning of this project, I viewed AI as powerful but somewhat intimidating and overwhelming. To structure learning and experimentation, my perspective changed. I now see AI as a tool, a helper, a partner, not a replacement for thinking or something that can replace me, and not something to fear or ignore. Its, its impact depends solely on how we use it. Literacy, ethical awareness, verification, and conscious decision making are the key points to my approach. I completed over 49 hours of structured linking learning coursework. I divided my learning into two primary academic phases and one applied phase. The first phase focused on foundational understanding. Courses such as Getting Started with AI in Machine Learning and Understanding AI for Business Professionals helped me discover core concepts like how machine AI or machine learning models are trained and how AI integrates into professional environments. The second phase focuses on the responsible and critical use of AI. Courses like Mastering Responsible AI and Building Critical Thinking Skills in the Age of AI strengthen my awareness of bias, verification, and ethical accountability. Finally, I moved into application and reflection where I tested this concept through real use of AI tools. On the screen, you can see my certificate for the foundational phase, which included courses like Getting Started with AI and Machine Learning and Responsible AI Foundations. The Getting Started course was particularly eye-opening because it broke down complex topics like strong versus weak AI and how machine learning algorithms are actually trained to process data. Before this, AI just felt like magic. Now, I understand the basics of neural network and predictive models. I also took understanding AI for creative professionals and technical literacy for people managers. These courses took those technical concepts and showed me how they actually integrate into daily business operations. This knowledge removed the mystery around AI and replaced it with an informed, practical understanding. For the second phase, I focus heavily on ethics and critical thinking. You can see my certificates here for courses like Mastering Responsible AI, from concept to auditing, and building critical thinking skills in the age of AI. This phase completely shifted my perspective. I learned about algorithmic bias, how the data we use to train AI can actually contain human prejudices, and why fairness testing is so critical. The auditing portion specifically taught me how to look for these biases, evaluate AI system for transparency, and prepare for AI compliance. Also, developed critical thinking skills specific to AI. AI systems can generate responses that sound incredibly confident and bold, but still contain massive inaccuracies or discrepancies. Because of this training, I'm now clear and straight with what I want. I ask the AI to take its time, and I rigorously cross-check all information before applying it professionally. Beyond theoretical learning, I apply these tools to real tasks. This slide showcases my tangible artifacts, and this is where I truly shifted from a passive user to an intentional practitioner. First, you can see a video I generated of myself using Gemini's video features.
Welcome to Kivara Empire. We are honored to serve you. Your trust inspires us, and your satisfaction remains our highest priority.
It wasn't instant magic. It actually took me 3 different tries to refine my prompt, so the AI actually understood what I needed. This hands-on process taught me the reality of iterative prompt engineering. Next is an image of a golden cup with my name, Maeva, overflowing. I generated this with Gemini specifically to practice highly specific text rendering prompts. I based the visual concept on Psalm 23, verses 5 and 6, blending my personal inspiration with technical execution to get the spelling and imagery exactly right. The third image was a fascinating experiment in human AI interaction. I went into ChatGPT and prompted it with, "Can you make an image of how I've been treating you based solely on the algorithm of our whole conversations? Make it 100% honest." The result was this image, which was a great way to see how AI processes and visualizes conversational data and tone over time. Finally, the fourth image was generated using Copilot. I had written a text based on the concept, what if we focus more on preventing harm than relying on forgiveness? I used the AI to conceptualize and visualize my own original writing, and then I published the combined text and image on my professional LinkedIn page. By using these tools along with others like Claude 11 Labs, Sono, Perplexity, and the list goes on, I learned firsthand how clarity and specificity directly influence AI outputs. So, how has this actually impacted me? This project fundamentally changed how I behave professionally. Before, I might have just taken an AI's output at face value. Now, as you can see on the screen, my first step is always verification. I no longer accept AI response automatically. I actively evaluate outputs for potential bias, and I spend more time on strategic AI use, designing clear, highly specific instructions to get accurate results. Most importantly, I now use AI specifically to increase productivity. While ensuring that I maintain ultimate human judgment and accountability, these new habits position me to adapt confidently in our technology-driven workspace. Ultimately, this project strengthened my technological literacy and problem-solving skills in ways I didn't expect. My biggest takeaway in my new professional philosophy is that AI is an amplifier of human capability, not a substitute for human reasoning. Moving forward, my commitment is to continue learning. Developing practical AI literacy isn't just a box to check off for one semester. It's an ongoing professional commitment. I plan to continue refining these AI skills while maintaining a strict standard of ethical responsibility.
Thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation and review my artifacts. I appreciate the opportunity to share my journey. This concludes my project showcase.